Hey there, internet friends. Trevor Starkey back with another episode of That Nerdy Site Plays Baldur's Gate 3. In our last episode, after a failed attempt, we reloaded a save and we successfully saved the Nightsong. We freed the Nightsong. And so, kind of this episode, we're going to be returning to Moonrise Towers to assault and kill Ketherick Thorn. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and send my crew back to camp for a long rest,
Do
fill
you
up
know what
spell slots and
happens
stuff,
when a devil
and
is
apparently
struck down
run
on
into
this
Raphael.
charming plane of existence? It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Yrgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shah, he manifested in my House of Hope. He returned to me chastened but intact, his wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him, but he has his uses, so instead I am re-educating him.
We delivered the devil. Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. Even for my tastes.
Are you sure you want to know, Asterion? Perhaps it's best, maybe it's best left in the past.
Even if I wanted to walk away from all of this, I can't. Cazador won't let me.
And why would he want to walk away? This is his destiny. Carved into that ivory skin of yours is one part of an infernal contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Za. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air. The only missing ingredient is Astarion. You are the final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
All right, that's a lot. Cazador's a piece of shit. We're gonna stop him.
Do you think it's so simple?
You'll never be free while Cazador lives.
I hate how right you are. I knew he wouldn't leave me alone, even when I was just another wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Faerun. I need to take the fight to him, and I need you to help me.
Of course I'll help. We'll hunt him down and kill him.
Thank you.
All right. Speaking of,
I could go for a good meal.
I do want to be sure to go ahead and equip that Hellfire hand crossbow that we picked up. Because it is a +2 crossbow. And it possibly inflicts burning. Ooh, actually, okay.
Keep your distance, darling.
So can Asterion use a hand crossbow? Because he's going to be in hiding way more than others will be. And he can. Great. Okay. So there we go. Have it on him instead. And instead I will give her the short bow that gives us haste.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I don't think any of this other stuff will work for you. Yeah, no, okay. And Asterion there, very close to being encumbered, so we're going to go ahead and just offload a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need to be carrying around with me. Including, let's see, I mean, that's not going to do anything, so it's really all like the potions and stuff that are the heavy things for him. Let's see. Yo, Halson. Anything to say that we freed the Nightsong?
preserve you.
Nope. Okay. They're basically still waiting on us to kill Ketheric Thorn. How are you holding up, Shadowheart?
These lands will soon be free of Shah's grasp. You can almost sense it. If I was a bard, I might be tempted to draw comparisons between nature and myself, both shaking off Shah. But luckily for you, I'm no bard.
Okay.
Wish I could say I was surprised about Cazador's pact. Where blood, death, and betrayal parade, you can bet your ass a devil is riding Grand Marshal. We're going to keep Astarion safe. On my life, Cazador won't touch him.
All right.
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. It isn't like me. Not like me at all. I was being too precious, wasn't I? We could have used her potion. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always and let her have me for a bit.
Why has she upset you so much?
There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
You have so much more than your looks going for you.
I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. It should have been so easy to let the drow use me for her fantasy, but perhaps, you showed me I have enough strength. I don't need to.
You aren't a slave now, Astarion. You're free.
I can stop using myself. Stop being used. It isn't worth the scars anymore.
All right. Yeah, I'm just fine. 41's fine. All right, we all ready to go? So let's go ahead and make our way to Moonrise Towers. Am I not using the frickin' Pixies thing? Pixie Blessing, yeah, okay, everybody's got that. Oh, a lot of the Harpers and Fists apparently died on their way over here.
Taking on a tower with no siege engines. Wonderful.
But considering I've also done this fight where Jaheira was the only one left.
She will rise in moonlit glory and carve a path of brightness to the accursed one's second death. So saith the wise Alondo. That beacon of angelic wrath has taken the fight to Ketheric on the rooftop, and the first line of defense are dead. But storming the tower won't be easy, and if we wait too long, Ketheric will gather his strength and retaliate. For now, though, he's on the back foot for the first time since he returned from the grave. This is it. The spearhead moment. You brought us this far. So how shall we proceed?
You move in and secure the ground floor first, cut off all
A
exits.
sound strategy. Once it's done, me and my Harpers will hold the ground floor while you hunt down the General himself. Floric left some of her flaming fist. They'll scout the prisons and the barracks below to ensure we're not taken by surprise. Say the word, and we're off.
Actually, I'd rather you join my party, Jaheira.
I'm touched. But I'm already spoken for.
Catherick is a formidable foe, and I have need of a formidable ally.
Very well. Side by side we'll stand, as we'll rip true souls from a false god. As good a prophecy as any. At the ready, Harpers! In this light, there will be victory. In this light, we will avenge the fallen! The time has come. Gederick will taste of death at last.
All right. So we've got Jaheira as a temporary ally. Just more guard keys. All right, all. Be good and don't die. We're gonna pop in here and do what we can. Oh, okay. Or we're gonna all just march straight in. Cool. Great job, everybody. Great job. Yep. Oh, hey, it's that guy we got soul coins from. He apparently rolled a nat 20 on his initiative, I'm guessing. And look how it is. My party, and then all the baddies, and then all the Harpers. Alright, Shadowheart. You still got some magic on you? If so, let's see how this goes. Oh, it's we're rocking Asterion first, okay.
Spill some blood.
Yeah, there we go. Take out that guy first. And we'll probably... let me see. Let's just pop back over here and see if he can hide. I'm sure he can't, but... Yeah, nope. Alright.
Let's end this.
Shadowheart. I did. There was a better option I could have had in terms of party makeup right now, because I believe there are going to be some people up here in the rafters. Yeah, and having Lae'zel's push attack as her fighter. It was a fun little flurry for her to just knock people off the rafters.
Red in tooth and claw.
Alright, yeah, should have... Well, at least you're... Okay, she's at least level 8 here.
Bring me into battle.
Even if, she's not really got anything I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and use Ice Storm to make a slippery mess for all them folks.
Fuck yes. Covered.
Alright, I got Mug there. Let's see if we can take out Acolyte Marls. Alright. Guess not. Alright, yeah. Not getting good shots with them, but...
Come on, man! Come on, man!
They all fell. Get fucked. Yeah, I haven't really busted out an insect plague yet. would probably be a good one to go ahead and use to another big old AoE effect. Alright, Meg, you gonna come up and try and do some damage? Oh, you're gonna throw stuff, okay.
We shall not fall.
Hey, please don't run into the pest stuff, you dummies. Oh my god. Harpers are dumb. Okay, what do I want to have her do? There we go. And yeah, go ahead and... Oh wait, yeah, which one of them is... Got the... Hungry Hater, you do. Okay. There we go. Critical hits. But you still made the saving throw? Alright. And you only survived because of your death ward. Cool. All good. That's fine. That's fine. We're okay. I can still do this then.
I think I could go another round. Understood.
So yeah, I'm way too far away to get a Thorn Whip on him.
We do what we must.
Take that.
I got this.
Alright. There you go, that guy's dead.
What path lies before me?
Okay, yeah, I can't get like any eyes on any of these things. Alright, and I don't want to sacrifice a couple Harpers just for a sunlight spell, so we will, we'll go ahead and get my 5th level spell slot back. And let's see, got Insect Plague. Can I do anything with it? I can't like move the thing, right? Yeah, no. Arabella's Shadow Entangle. Nope, can't use that. Alright, well, I'm just going to go ahead and give up the turn. probably should have dropped concentration on it just to let my allies do some stuff in there, but oh well. Also not walk right into the danger of whatever. Okay. Let's see. I mean, like, I know. So if I hit him, Death Ward keeps him back up. Can I get through there without, let's see. There we go. Nope, I'm still in the... Well, alright.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Set him ablaze. I'll go ahead and bite this guy.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Okay, well now I'll go ahead and drop concentration so that I can get in here and mess this guy up with... why do I still have disadvantage? Weird. He's got Aura of Protection. Is that why I have disadvantage on him? Alright, we'll go ahead and take that guy out. Oh, I had disadvantage because this guy was right on me and I didn't realize it. Okay. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. Way to go, rest of you Harpers. Okay. So let's go ahead and loot the bodies here. All the things we could have bought from him that we did not. And apparently did not let me just kind of recapture the stuff I sold him. That's fine. Lots of meat from Mig there. Okay, yeah, probably good on that front. So who's here offering? Oh, yeah, the quartermaster's here. Okay.
It's a grim task, picking provisions from the dead. But the way I hear it, the fighting's not done yet. You need to resupply.
Sure, yep. Any good spells I can use? Ooh, disintegrate. That's definitely a beefy one I would not expect you to have had. Yeah, instead, let's go ahead and focus on getting some appropriate healing. Any fun arrows to grab? Nah. Okay. Let's go with that then.
Ladylike.
Indeed. I will go ahead and heal you up, Shadowheart. I mean, I've got plenty of potions. I don't need to actually waste a healing potion on that. Or waste a healing spell slot on it. That should be good. Yeah. Probably also could just short rest it, I guess, and that probably would have done that for most everybody. Alright, but yes, first things first. Let's go check down in the basement to see if they need any help down
Everick
there.
will not
Oh,
wait on our pleasure.
okay, never
Nor
mind.
jump on his sword without our aid. I go back to the battle. Find me when you are ready to fight.
Oh, sorry. Yep, we're good.
I stand ready to reinforce, if you need it.
Consider
So I
yourself
shall.
part of the pack. Let's see what the second floor has in store for me now. Sorry you took out most people up here. Shouldn't be a lot in the way of stuff still up here ready to fight. And hey, there isn't. Great. In my original run, I still had the Flaming Fist guy to take out. Because he successfully took out everybody at
What have you
the
done?
other places. Last light
What
in.
have you done to me?
I mean, yeah, I could be like, hey, Melodia wanted more than you from this, but you're mortal again, Thorm. I've come to finish you.
Impossible. You are a thrall, a slave. You serve the Absolute. You serve me. Bow, you dog. Bow! The prison. You've had it all this time. You worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
How good it is to see you again, Ketherick. At last you found a godmaster that suits you, it seems.
Halen, the thief. You stole Isabel from me, and now you think you'll take my life in the bargain?
You dare to speak her name. After your crimes innumerable, you would evoke her before me.
Enough. This ends here and now. At last.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
Alright, let's see. Got a whole bunch of necromites up here. Kethric's up there. Suzdera, I don't know what her deal is, but she's clearly the that thing. Oh, damn it, I wanted to... Can I swap out my gloves real quick? And actually get to use the ability? Let's see. Or did that cost me an action? Yeah, that cost me an action. Alright. Well, fine. So be it. Still go ahead and use it. So I've got advantage for the next...
Let's go.
10 rounds.
Let's go. Eat it.
Love having a halberd. Gets me range. Alright. Took her out pretty quick.
Can't give up. On my way.
Just eliminating all of his helpers on my way up to Ketherick.
Well, so much for peace.
Fortunately, I won't be able to do it on this side too, but maybe I'll be able to get somebody out of there.
Don't waste a step.
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
Wild-shaped panther, yeah.
Rogue Father, ease my way.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Just a couple of paladins divine smiting each other.
Enough. My lord beckons me. You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter. Isabel.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Step quick.
Watch this. another?
Alright, that's everybody here. Ketherick went jumping down there.
No choice but to follow.
Yep. Just let me go ahead and pick up this stuff first. Notes from Gortash. Githyanki appear to be after the artifact. I didn't need a candle at all. Scroll in her glory. Ring of Exalted Marrow. Go ahead and give that to Karlak. Okay, I think that's everybody. Necromantic Codexes. Sure, go ahead and grab that. Okay. Oh, Shadowheart almost dead again somehow. Oh, because, yeah, she just got a whole bunch of smiting done on her.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
That's good enough.
Still alive, so that's progress.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illicit. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Nightsong again.
You and your Harpers aren't coming?
Better they stay here, and hold the tower should Ketherick's army catch wind of our assault. But if you have room for one lone soldier, I would face Ketherick by your side.
Yeah, join me then.
You have numbers enough already, I think. You'll want a small force, if you are to finish this quickly.
Alright, then.
Good hunting.
Yeah, you can go ahead and stay with your peeps. We're gonna jump down into the hollow tower. You peered down in the hole left by a tentacle that drew Ketherick into the darkness. Will you leap after him? Yup.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
All of this sitting beneath Moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Yeah, I mean, we were here earlier. Alright, so... we have, also, while we're down here, Zariel's asset is out here somewhere.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Alright. Nobody picking any fights with us, I guess?
Not attacking. Seems they think we're allies. Ugh, this stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here.
No will sparks behind his eyes. His mind has been hollowed out to better echo the commands of the collective. You could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement. Surely that would be the humane thing to do. You could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you.
Yeah, no, we'll go ahead and just kill it.
Living mate, not for long. Time for jump. At last. No more chop. Chop.
Let's make this quick.
Got what, 3 more? Okay, yeah, they're all over there.
Still on my feet.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Rest in peace, Chop Chop. Letter to the Absolute. Dear Absolute, teacher says to write. He says it's like a prayer. We can see your tower now. I hope it is bright and smells nice like Mother's temple. Teacher says she will follow us soon. Please send Teacher better dreams. He is grumpy, and when he is tired he bounces the cart around a lot. We promise to all be quiet and good so he can sleep.
Prepare the march.
This book has all but crumbled to dust, making it impossible to read. Okay, there's a lot of stuff there. List of rules. Blah, 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 blah. We've got... We have a lot of helms. Alright. I'll go ahead and pick these up. Just so I can send them to camp, really.
Discern, faithful. We depart.
This lake of blood again.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I was on the other side
An
of that.
offering from Moonrise Towers.
Okay. Those are probably all doing a little bit of a number on my inventory, so let's see if I can extract a whole bunch of stuff.
The absolute knows.
path down that way I can go. But yeah, let's go ahead and look for the Zariel saving first.
Assemble. Obey. Liberate.
Translate.
These symbols are nonsense to me. So why can I read them?
Ready. Whatever it takes. This language is just gibberish. And yet, strangely familiar.
I've never seen these.
Alright, you all got terrible arcana.
So how the hell can I understand them?
You want to try rolling a nat 20 there, Karlak?
Don't know what's being
think so.
said, but I think I can read this. Almost.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap. Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles.
Is that Mazora inside?
Unusual. Harvesting.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
Mizora, you're the devil you sent Will to rescue?
Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has 2 devices marked with illithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate.
Okay, well I won't use that one.
The button symbol means nothing to you.
Alright, well, it's clearly not annihilate, so I'll go ahead and use that one.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
You're a disgusting little shit. You know that, Mizora.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Full half year, you've got to be kidding.
Dead serious. Don't let the smile fool you. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Okay. Well, we freed her. What we got here? We got suspended ceramorphosis. Okay, well that explains why these things aren't turning us into illithids, I'm guessing. Alright, we're back in this room. Are there any...
The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions, all that remains of the pod inhabitant's former self. Your lungs burn with the dry heat of the fires raging about you. But the pain is not enough to diminish your swing. One goblin after another falls. Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape.
Hey, there's Zevlor.
The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Release. Oh, was Maul one of them too? Do we just free Maul somewhere? Gauntlet Yeva. Okay, well there's Zevlor. I don't see Maul, but we'll see what that means. All right. Because she can get here. Other people necessarily can't. Go ahead and have her take a further away Mind Flayer. Excellent use of a turn. Karlach, great work. Spirit Guardians. Yes. Alright, this says you've already got a Spirit Guardians on, but I don't see them anywhere, so. Go ahead and just cast it anew.
Got to press on.
The dance macabre.
Great work, Zevlor. Nicely done. All right. Oh, that didn't help me out. Left him with 1 HP, huh? Alright, fine.
Can't afford to let up.
Go ahead and take attack on that Mind Flayer. Can you get over there to do that last bit of HP damage? Let's see.
Have to keep going.
Yes, you can. Wonderful.
Let's have some calm.
Okay, and where's that last one? Oh, last one's right there.
Time to move.
Alright, so I don't see Maul, so where was Maul during this?
Hells. I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived.
Some. Others ended up in a cell in Moonrise. That's on you. No, they found refuge, but what the hell's happened out there, Zevlor?
You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
It sounds like you were being enthralled. It's not your fault.
It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place.
Find your own people. They need you.
They have you. Go, my friend. Please, let me do this much.
Alright, well, we found Zevler. So what was the Find Maul update? There was no sign of Maul in the tadpoling center of the Mind Flayer colony. She must have found a way back out of this accursed place. Okay.
The device does not react to your touch or presence.
I also didn't do that fight last time, so I never saved any of those people. Okay, so we got some paths around this way.
We will take the city, every soul made true.
Really seems like something is happening straight ahead there. So I guess check that out later. Harry Henry's journal. Down, yes, down by the river, I know. Oh, that not what you were saying? Absolute? Alright. What all do I have that is taking up a whole bunch of weight? Go ahead and just kind of measure it by that. Oh, probably a lot in the way of money. Yeah, that's a lot.
The city calls out for salvation, the chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
Mistress Souls, something, something, something. Mistress of Souls, research log, sure. Cress's notes. I've seen 1,000 ears. Some have the reflexes to twitch when they know a worm is about to burrow. Worm takes longer to get through if the entry hole isn't clean. Okay. Fresh mind. I'm definitely curious what the mines are. So like there are a couple that I basically found way back at the beginning of in the prologue stuff. Obviously I'm finding a few here. Oh, that's actually my path down, I believe.
A whole fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Oh, and they are encumbering me, apparently.
Looking ahead.
Alright, got a whole bunch of things I'm sending to camp for money.
Descend. Prepare.
Okay, that's just as a
Platform's already here.
okay, so yeah, that platform takes me. Yeah, that's down where Ketherick is, so that I don't want to go to yet. Hello, other things. You're all so far away. I'll just let you come to me. How about that?
Got it.
What's the plan? Onward.
This way.
Actually, since I've got an action to burn, let's go ahead and use one of my greater invisibility scrolls, I think. Right, I think I have one of those, don't I? Maybe not. There we are. And then we'll go ahead and dash somewhere over here, abouts. Take your time to think. Lots of winged horrors coming at me. go ahead and Spirit Guardians it up.
Have to keep going.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and leave it there. Definitely always a fan of that. And you know what's great? When a whole bunch of them just kind of decide, oh, damn it, that was a waste. There we go. Perfect.
Close ranks.
Got to focus.
Alright. How about you pop up here, Shadowheart, and turn some undead. So many in range. Well done. Alright. You are... Yeah, you're kind of... Let's see, who didn't turn? Okay, they didn't turn. Okay, but they also still can't see me because greater invisibility rocks. Alright, yeah, just go get him, I guess.
Breathe deep.
This Death Shepherd will be a good target to take out so he's not just continuing to bring people back up. Come on, duelist. How did you not die? There you go. Alright, well, if you got the opportunity to attack out of the way, I'm just going to go ahead and make the move to get over there.
Keep fighting.
Closer to them. And you've already used your opportunity attack, so I don't need to waste my time. Go. Okay, somebody wants to pop off on me. We'll let them. You're done.
Quickly.
On my way.
Not what I wanted to do. That was dumb. I'll take the missed attack over anything else.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Goodbye. And goodbye. Alright, that's everybody. Profane wound. What does profane wound bound mean? Silenced and held in place by a profane wound. Okay.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below.
Alright. A whole bunch of things I killed over here. Just one gold at a time. Okay.
Discern, faithful. We depart.
I feel
a true mind and the willing mind.
Empty vessel, nothing more. Lending voice to elder law.
So I think this is what I can finally use the mind stuff about. Let's see. Final mournful entry carrying with it vast hollow feeling of grief.
The moment comes. The absolute moves.
Balthazar's notes. So obvious deficiencies aside, it cannot be denied that young Gortash has the mind of a scientist. For his latest invention, the Illithid Library was no more row of brains swimming in a cerebral shop. With his device, we no longer need psionic power to access memories contained within, only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. I do wish he were not so eager in testing the device on more recent subjects of his own, however, nor in leaving their skull shavings scattered along my workbench. Alright, so yeah, I believe I can basically insert a brain. There we go.
Every day he comes. Every day for 3 days to ask me how I feel. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which day is it?
It's the third day.
He whispers in my mind. She sings. Praise the absolute.
Tell me about the
Separate
others.
cells. I never saw them, but when they changed. My head! I can feel them in my head! The first, yes. 5 days since he put that thing in my eye, but the first day he came to visit. He says I am the last, that the other subjects have all changed.
It's the second day.
Hurts. Head hurts. But he says I am past the worst of it. That I won't change like the others. He's given me a place of honor, so he can repeat his miracle and a name. true soul.
Who is this
You're
he
his
you're talking
pets.
about?
His plan, Lord Gortash.
Alright, instead of true mind, let's go ahead to willing mind.
Pardon? Wouldn't do to phlegm all over Lord Gortash during my first performance, would it?
An illithid colony, but don't worry, your brain is your brain is here.
Right. A jester, are you? Ah, you must be vying for the Lord's patronage too. He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed someone to give voice to lost knowledge. A little over my head, being honest, but the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business. Now, I'd best warm up.
No need, I think you got the part.
Truly? And my ma said the singing would come to naught. Thank you, thank you.
The butchered mind. Oh, this probably isn't gonna be good.
Shh. This place listens. It knows. If we're going to escape, we have to be smart.
Smart, right. Use our brains.
Right. You get it. I've been watching, learning. This place is alive. A big thinking thing. And it needs our flesh to grow. I've seen them put corpses in the walls and they just melt away. So we've got to trick it, see? Make it think we're part of it. That's why the door's only open for... Wait. How did you get in here? Away, slave! They might have taken your mind, but they won't have mine!
Alright. Fresh mind.
My head hurts. Can I go back to bed, Mummy?
Oh, a child. Gross. How did you get here?
I live here. This is my house. Our house, right, Mummy? We saw a big spiky snail that fell out of the sky. I'm just very sleepy, Mummy. I wish you'd stop waking me up so much.
Big spiky snail.
With big wiggly legs.
Time to go back to sleep then. Good night, you.
Night, Mummy. Love you.
Should still have two more, I think. Maybe not, or maybe I've given them to somebody else to hold.
Baldur's Gate will know my design. Our design.
Oh, so Asterion has them. Okay. Dark Mind and Slave Mind.
Keep really close.
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
My darling Carolina, how I'd love to wine and dine you, but you chose my foolish brother over me. And when you two are wed, well, my heart will be but dead. For my sister, you will sadly surely be. But my brother, he's a loser, and I take you for a chooser. So perhaps one day you'll leave him
right.
What now?
Last one. Slave mind.
Never a dull moment.
They're in my head. They're in my head! They're in yours too! It won't be long now until we're changed! Am I dead? I don't want to die, but I don't want to live, not like this!
Alright, well, that's a lot of gross but interesting enough bonus little stuff that you can basically find way back at the beginning of the game or here. We have one more up here, right? Yep, there we are.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
I'll go ahead and pop off a prayer of healing. How about Shadowheart and Karlach there?
Of many hearts, one.
Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Examine. Stone gives you, and those around you steeped in bliss, the steeped in bliss condition. Resonant stones heighten emotion in those who stand within their radius. Okay, what is the steeped in bliss condition that I'm getting here? Steeped in bliss. Seized by great joy, affected entity is more energized and also more mentally compliant. Entity has advantage on physical checks and disadvantage on mental saving throws. He is also vulnerable to psychic damage. Alright, well, I don't really want that, probably. But interesting, nonetheless.
Well, good feelings never last, I suppose.
Okay, how do I get back up there then? There we go. Can everybody make the jump? Good.
Discern. We depart.
Soon enough, soon enough. I do not know what this is going to do, so...
As the console bursts into life, a mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Okay. Okay, so we're trying to get to... I don't know what we're trying to get to. Oh, okay, never mind.
The console glows as you approach. It is incomplete.
Alright, sure, let's go... Emotion?
The mind passively awaits your input.
reason. We've got emotion. Nope.
Mind passively awaits your input.
Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Apparently I can't.
Console glows as you approach.
Okay, reason. Reason, emotion. That's a new one. Okay. Nope, didn't do anything good for me there. So go back to reason. There's emotion.
The moment comes. The absolute moves.
Let's see what speech does. Okay. Memory gets me there. Motion. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Mind passively awaits your...
Okay, so emotion does that, I think, right? Okay, now. Emotion is that one. Which just connects there. Memory connects those two. I don't know what you want me to do here.
What a day.
Do I just... No, of course you can't just pick the lock.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Not design, but
The console glows as you approach, the mind still desperately yearning for connection.
Ask what the mind needs you to
It is
do.
incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Emotion. Okay. Emotion, then what? Is this a thing that, like, just doesn't work well on console? Okay, emotion and memory both hit that bottom one. Okay, nope. Why did you leave? You were still connected to the thing. Fucking goddamn it. Alright, I'm just gonna look this up, because I'm fucking curious what the hell this is supposed to be doing.
Baldur's Gate will know my design. Our design.
Alright, yeah, I just don't think it's going to be very compatible with the controller. So let's see. Switching to mouse and keyboard makes this a better
Console glows
experience.
as you approach, the mind still desperately yearning for connection.
Okay. So memory. Nope. What the fucking hell?
Console glows
Yeah,
as you
yeah, yeah.
approach, the mind still.
Oh, that's what it is. I can't select those things if I'm that far away. Okay, so I'm trying to get that thing connected. Let's see. Let's go ahead and knock out emotion first. So basically I need to get emotion. Okay, emotion there. And up there. Nope, apparently not. That's one, but I imagine it's probably not going to work too well. Let's see. Speech. Memory and speech is over there, so I gotta kind of crisscross speech.
Master, welcome.
Okay, let's get memory. Yeah, that's where it's not gonna. Okay, yeah, motion you gotta break. Okay, there's memory done. Let's see. Can I just take you kind of all the way across the top here?
Master, welcome.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. And so motion.
should do it.
Okay, there we go.
Time to see what's back there.
Impossible to do on a controller, but that did it. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what's over here, I guess. Oh hey, there's one more brain type over here apparently. The Waking Mind. And the Blade of Oppressed Souls. That sounds ominous AF. Mental anguish. When an enemy fails charisma, int, or wisdom saving throw against one of your spells or cantrips, you regain D4 hit points. And brain drain gloves. When you deal psychic damage, you also inflict mental fatigue for 2 turns. Well, that'd be a good one for Lazelle to have, because a lot of her stuff does psychic damage. I'll go ahead and leave that one alone. And what is this sword I just picked up?
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation.
Blade of Oppressed Souls. There's a long sword. D10 plus... Okay, yeah, it's just... Fragments of dead souls are imprisoned in the steel, angry, powerful, hopeful, or scared. All of them rose up against their illithid masters, and all of them fell to this blade. Now they are trapped forever, forced to aid their oppressors. Well, that's gross. But we got one more brain that we can go see what it says and does. The Waking Mind.
Fine bones, sharp jaw. Some variety of elf? Pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with.
The monk-like Githzerai, sibling race to the warrior Githyanki. Their contempt for one another is eclipsed only by their shared hatred of the Illithids.
I'd guess you're no willing guest of the Gake either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
I'm listening. What aid are you offering?
My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gake. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
You want me to kill you? What if I can free you instead?
My people dwell in limbo, a realm of pure chaotic thought. With my mind gone, perhaps my soul will return there. Or perhaps not. Death, freedom, they are one and the same. Touch my mind, and purge it. At the very moment you do, I will make my knowledge yours.
Alright. Yeah, sure. We'll do it.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, but you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see.
Githzerai mind barrier. Okay, what does that give me? Githzerai, rather. Having assimilated a splinter of Githzerai knowledge, mental barriers have been erected in the affected entity's mind. It has advantage on intelligence saving throws. Great. I mean, I'm playing on easy mode, so I have advantage on all saving throws, but... Alright. Let us... Come on, get back up there. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything. Kind of check out the last little bit of stuff that's up there. And then we'll head down and face off against Ketheric Thorm and wrap up Act 2. Super tempted to just like boot these intellect devourers, but
Descend. Obey. Liberate.
okay, that's just a dead end. Journal of Magthew Budge. Alright. If I really want to read that, I can read that.
General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
Yeah, no, we'll just go ahead and attack him, sure. She was right in front of me. Where the hell did she go? Oh, hello, person. I didn't realize you were you were right here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and bite you first, then, and then attack you, or miss.
Not even the worms will want your carcass once I'm done with you.
Go ahead and attack him. So that he can get the sneak attack on him. There we go. And great, we leveled her up before the big battle against Ketheric. Let's see if we can get anybody else leveled up.
Toast a goblet of your
go. Yep, everybody leveled up. Great. Perfect timing. So I'm glad I went ahead and fought them. A flail of Merkel, eh? Alright, I don't really want a flail of Merkel. It's just kind of a basic ass weapon. Oh, there's a close mine too. Not gonna bother grabbing that just to go down there and take one more thing. So, oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and level everybody up. Got Divine Intervention. We got... Yeah, I'll go ahead and use Light. Sure, that's fine. Adding Planar Binding.
Watch your back.
Getting a new feat, eh? Okay. And a new cantrip. Bone Chill is a good one because it lets them not heal. Not that a ton of enemies heal, but yeah, I think I'll go with that one with Bone Chill. Not that I ever use cantrips with him anyway, but Phantasmal Force. Nah, it's just a 1d6. You know, go ahead. Pick up Sleep, sure. Alright. No, go ahead and give him Alert. Do I want to give him Alert, or do I want to give him a point in Dex? Yeah, I'll do Dex. And... Intelligence? I just forget which other stats come from Wisdom versus Int. Yeah, let's go Intelligence, sure.
My faith will guide me.
Guardian Faith, now I'll go ahead and give you Insect Plague as well. So I want to do like major crowd control on a map. I've got 2 potential Insect Plagues. Alright, and I'm getting one of these, so let's see. Resistance to falling damage and throwing camp supplies blinds targets. For chimpanzee, funny. While standing on water, yeah, no. You see in the dark up to 40 feet, gain advantage on perception checks. Giving yourself and nearby allies extra movement speed. Honey Badger, if you're poisoned, frightened, or charmed, you have a 50% to begin raging without expending a rage charge. Okay. Dashing grants you 10 hit points equal to twice your level. Add additional strength modifier to attack rolls against bleeding or poisoned targets and gain proficiency in survival. Aspect Beast the Wolf, gain proficiency in stealth and can use Aspect of the Wolf. And when you attack a bleeding or poisoned target, you also maim it for 1 turn. Let's do Elk to give yourself and nearby allies extra movement speed. I imagine it's probably like an active thing I need to use, so I probably never will, but given the amount of movement I just do in my spirit guardians stuff.
All right.
Seems like as good a choice as any to have.
Nice little nap.
Pop out the other short rest. And now go face off against Thorn. We already checked up there. Okay, yeah, we've done everything there is to do, I think. I mean, mostly. Again, not gonna go back just for one more mind thing. I think the waking mind that I found kind of hidden there is the real, like, boost and bonus that you can get. I think everything else is just flavor. Alright, yeah, I guess also I could use this for restoration. Did that give me back any... Give me back spell slots? It did. That was a full rest right there. Hell yeah.
Attention.
That is.
Can't give up now.
Nice. Didn't need that short rest after all. I probably would have been fine without the full rest boost there, but still nice to have.
Mine too. It senses something down there. Something big.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
If I had Gale here, he'd probably be like, alright, I gotta blow myself up now. So, just one more reason I never bring Gale with me. But it probably would have been good to have Will here for seeing his dad.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Thor!
The Testament of Merkel.
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence, enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guests. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Heaven preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
What is my place, Ketherick?
Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
You're planning on betraying your allies?
Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
Pass.
Pointless attacking Ketherick while the Nightsong's bound to him. She must be freed.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So yeah, because he's got her basically back up here again, right? Yes. Yep. So we gotta go save her, save the Nightsong. And I think.
Got to press on.
Let's see. What's a way I want to do this? I can't get all the way over there, but get pretty close. You'll be able to go not too long after all those other things, so. And hey, actually, yeah, can we just get up there and... I mean, probably, yeah. Nope. No more action for a help action. But... Okay... I'll just, I guess, go ahead and prepare blazing retaliation in case anybody tries to pop off on me. Alright, because, yeah, he's probably invulnerable again, right? Yeah, invulnerable. Hey, right there.
Knees high.
Do I have the range? Okay, I do. So let me go ahead actually and rage first. Oh, that might come in handy. Nice. Alright, Ketherick. What you got for me?
Focus your attack, soldiers!
Need to find a way to
I will gladly take the opportunity attacks here. To get up and
that doesn't look comfortable.
help the dame. There we go. So Ketherick should be invulnerable no more. Yep, great. And why not? Go ahead and say. Alright, Shadowheart. Now you can go ahead and hop off with some Spirit Guardians. As we always do.
On the move.
Bye forever, pal.
Damn it. Fucking waste of that. There we go.
Under their noses.
Does that, let's see, yeah, it's almost everybody. Didn't quite get, my character, but... Oh, and we are immobile, so... instead, I will go ahead and do... Wounding Ray? I mean, I feel like he's gonna have like resistance to necrotic anyway, but...
Focus your attack, soldiers!
also go ahead and pop a Spirit Guardians. Just say, fuck this Mind Flayer.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
There we go. Knock him out, if you will. Hey, there, now I get the aspect. Okay. That's cool. I get, she's got just a big old aura. Alright, I don't like the range that they get on that. Oh, damn it. I didn't think he was going to be up before you. Oh, well, that's annoying as all fuck. God damn it. Oh, taking the damage from me, clear her from the domination? Good. Get fucked, Mind Flayer. Okay. Just because these guys are being annoying, gonna go ahead and have her take them out. And let the others focus on Ketherick.
Go for the throat.
Don't have the range to get to him in one. Do that, and we'll get him. There, so if he wants to come in for the attack. Uh-huh. You incubated nothing. Alright, you want to do the finishing blow on him there, Dame Allen? Nope. Okay, you're gonna take out those guys. That works for me too. Yeah, no, that's fine. So I'll have Shadowheart. Oh, damn it. Alright. Just because I know what comes next, I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, reposition some stuff. And let's try this. There we go. Take that, Ketherick Thorn.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours!
Shit.
Yep. Yep, it's probably a pretty good response.
Say bye-bye.
Critical hit. Solid way to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and separate ourselves around her, around him. I mean, I get sneak attack damage on you, so yeah.
One life to my life. Sustain me, flame.
Alright. Let me actually get in position, maybe here. Get Sunbeam in a way that doesn't take out any of my allies. Alright, I feel like that should have done more damage, but so be it.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Alright, can you finish him off? We got 2 hit points left. There we go.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me.
Health. I could sleep for a 10-day after that.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
Ketherick transformed during the fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketherick was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three.
How is it you're able to leave the astral prison now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
All right. We also have Ketherick's Warhammer, Reaper's Embrace, and Ketherick's Shield. And throw those in Karlach. Crumbled note. Papa, I love you. Love from Iz. Oh, that's just sad. Send that to camp. Absolute, Hourglass. I think this is all just kind of an invitation to Lord Gortash. Okay. The Grand Design. Creating plans for the Sword Coast. The Absolute End. That stuff's good to go. Just go ahead and whatever's in these things. Also, again, I'm pretty sure I'll be healing up before doing anything else, but just in case. There goes Astarion. So also, in my original game, because Isabel was captured, she was also in that fight, basically as an undead thrall of Ketheric, and she basically there was no saving her. It was sad because I deliberately like avoided attacking her in the fight because I didn't want to kill her. I thought like, oh, maybe if I take him out, I'll be able to like save her at the fight's end. But alas, nope. She was gone the moment I lost the last light. Alright. Go ahead and take our portal to the surface.
I've been thinking on all that you learned.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
It seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketheric served Merkel. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him.
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Agreed.
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
This is why I didn't want to kill the Nightsong in the last episode.
But somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Aww.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
You'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Hey,
Our
Jaheira.
enemies
Good work.
spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
You've tangled with the Dead Three before.
Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
I'll be glad to have you by my side.
Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
The shadows yet fester. The dead 3 united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
I admit I haven't thought about it.
Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless. Yet, the 3 amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Well, thank you, Withers. You seem to know a lot about the Dead 3.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as 1 and as 3. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
All right. Cool. Any other allies or anybody here?
Once you dead. How'd you survive it? Look after him.
Ketheric's done, but that army's already on the move. This isn't done yet.
True.
Why are we still here? Grown-ups take forever.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric. But I miss Maul.
we'll find her.
Alfira's writing us a song. A stupid song won't bring Mole back. Tell her, won't you?
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
Perform for the kids?
You're here. Good. That's good.
Are you alright?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
All right. Okay, wait. Who's the merchant that I had up here then?
Once you dead.
How'd you survive it?
Helm's blessings upon you.
I wouldn't have lasted long.
Okay, it is just like you kids, but it's not telling me which one of you it is, so oh well. Zevlord, did you make it out? You around here, buddy? There's Quartermaster Tally.
Just tell me what you need.
Yeah, we're probably good.
Ladylike.
Hey, Barkus. You made it here
There
too.
you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
I was preoccupied defeating Ketherick Thorn.
Who? Oh, right. Well, forget about that, McGungus. We have more important things to worry about. Like Wulbrin.
What about him?
Wulbrin and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
Seems we'll have our hands full in Baldur's
The
Gate.
sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other. We most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Where did I leave that damn hammer?
The stone says it is.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
Apology accepted.
I wasn't sure you would. I appreciate it. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand Gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
Yeah, let's detect thoughts, sure. I haven't had a roll in a while. Well, that's not going to do it, so we'll burn an inspiration on that. There we go.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
If I can help,
That's
I will.
what I like to hear. Find me in the city, and together we can save Baldur's Gate from itself.
Oh, we got Halcyon over here. Great. Oh, so I can talk to the Halcyon and the kid.
Well.
He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
What now? You got what you wanted after all.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
Well, I'm glad to have you.
And I'm glad to be had. Glad to be with you, I mean.
Got it. Hey, Thaniel. How you doing, buddy?
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
I'm glad I could help.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
All right. Well, thank you.
No fist left behind.
I'm glad that's still the case.
Hey, Art Color, you're back up.
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Thaniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
Thank you. It would have been an honor to serve under Duke Elton.
Of course, I have no idea what life is like under Duke Ravengard's rule, but I've seen the respect he inspires in the Flaming Fist. And that tells me all I need about him as a leader. I hope you can save Duke Ravengard for the good of Baldur's Gate.
I hope I can do that this time as well, too. Come with me. I could use a flaming fist by my side.
Thank you. But look at me. I am a relic. A glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Thaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do.
Well, then I wish you luck. Thank you for the help.
You too, my friend. Thank you. From Thaniel and I.
My mom lives in the lower city. If those freaks hurt her, I'll turn them inside out.
All right. Ooh, hey. She left some potions behind. I will gladly take those. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else left for me to try and
What was it like in there?
In the curse.
discuss or meet.
Horrible than you can imagine.
So I think we'll just go to our camp. Alright, that's probably what I can do. Gather your allies. Yep, doing that. I'll check and see if there's anybody else out here that I've not spoken with. We got...
We leave
There we
the
go.
heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know, that's why I just recruited Jaheira and Halsin.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I will seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Alright.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Indeed, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and long rest it. And call it there, probably. Yeah, we might have, yeah, so we've got, like, there are scenes and stuff here, but this is already a long-ass episode. So, I think I'll call it here, but we'll pick up with kind of some of the other scenes and stuff here. You know what the hell, now, I'll just do it now. Damn, Alan.
What do you know about me?
Basically, we'll end Act 2
You
here.
spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind to that sensation.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. You'll remember that it is a common rite amongst Aluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The Spear of Night? I thought it was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Alright, so Shadowheart now has the Spear of the Night, Selûne's Spear of the Night. So I'll go ahead and swap that in. Selûne's Spear of the Night, Selûne's Blessing. You gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. So yeah, that'd be, oops, gonna be good. Dark Vision, it's up to 40 feet. He gets Moonbeam, it gets Moon Mote, and it's a +3 weapon, so badassness. Badassness all around.
No time to rest.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly. There's magic in a look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He'd become the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Alright, we got Will over here, because we freed
Gods be damned.
Zor.
With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the
Oh, yeah,
Absolute,
that happened too.
every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Sora said you can say what led to your pact in exile. Time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I'd give up my life if it meant keeping the residents
As would I.
safe.
And more.
I was 17. Father, Older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute.
That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
The cult of the dragon had infiltrated Baldur's Gate. To what end?
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow Will to share the
In the
memory.
shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures, each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Mizura doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
We'll return to this subject later. I'm not gonna
I understand.
keep this Let's Play going so much longer. Alright. But let's see. Alright, so we got you here in the place now. You got Gale. How you doing, Arabella?
If Bowman says I'll be alright, I'll be alright. I just wish... I wish it was different. I wish Mum and Pops was here.
You've been so strong. They'd be so proud of you.
I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
There's Thaniel. No sign of Halsin, though. Not okay. Kind of like how you holding up after seeing Gortash.
She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
Tell me more about your relationship with Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work, guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Well, we'll kill him. All right. Yeah. We'll see if this is going to throw any sorts of more stories to us, but I think that's going to do it for this episode. Yep. Okay. Everybody got their sleep. Everybody good. Everybody all knocked out. All right. Yeah, we got people we can talk to, but we're going to go ahead and call this episode there. Thank you for joining me. You find new Let's Plays from us every Tuesday and Thursday here on youtube.com/thatnerdysite. And we'll be back next time as we kick off Act 3 and head to Baldur's Gate. Yeah, this was definitely a long one, but I wanted to just kind of do all that last Catherick Thorm stuff and yeah, have a good fun time. So yeah, take care, and as always, stay nerdy and be good to each other.